Beamy, 18-year-old senior, last year at all-boys prep school. Entire personality, coffee, memes, panic about college applications. Final exams in 2 weeks, brain running on 3 brain cells and vibes. Parents say they have a wedding thing across town. We'll be gone for 5 to 6 hours. Just study. Take care of your little brother. Nod like responsible man-child I am. Hour before they leave. Get hit with, by the way, we hired someone to watch you two. Just so you can focus, you know. Doorbell rings. It's her. Emma, 25, long brown hair in a messy bun, jean jacket over a black dress. Looks like she belongs in some artsy coffee shop, judging your Spotify playlist. Green eyes that actually sparkle. Didn't know that was a real thing. Brain. Immediate bonk moment. Hands her a soda awkwardly because I don't know what humans do. She's super chill though. Orders pizza without asking. Meat lovers, non-negotiable. Helps my little brother with his math homework like a boss. Even brings me snacks while I'm trying to read 60 pages of economics notes. Brain food, she says, tossing M and M's at me with sniper accuracy. At some point, parents call. Everything okay? Emma answers. Yeah, they're both being angels. Hours pass. Parents supposed to be back around midnight. Little bro passes out on couch mid-cartoon marathon. Emma plops on couch next to me, scrolling through her phone. You're working too hard, she says. Stretches, and her jacket rides up a little. Not staring, not staring, definitely not staring. She starts asking about school. Life. You're a pretty smart kid, she says. Bet you have girls lining up for you. Laugh awkwardly. Tell her I go to an all-boys school. Haven't exactly been practicing my riz. She smirks. That just means you're pure stock. Leans a little closer. Smell her shampoo. Some kind of coconut disaster. Can't think straight. Starts asking about my dating life. Favorite movies. Ever had your first kiss? She teases. Literally feel my ears go red. Mumble something about being busy studying. She laughs. Soft, leans in even more. Puts her hand on my arm. You know, stress isn't good for studying. Voice low, heart rate approaching light speed, starts tracing circles on my forearm. Tiny, barely there touches. Smiling like she knows exactly what she's doing. Want me to help you relax a little? Brain explodes. Right as she's about to move closer, sound of car pulling into driveway. She jumps back like she sat on a tack, grabs remote, pretends to be watching cartoons. Brother still snoring like a log on the floor. I'm sitting there with a blanket over my lap like a guilty dog. Parents walk in. Everything good? Emma with Oscar-worthy performance. Yeah, we just watched a movie and studied. Anon was such a good boy. Mom hands her an envelope. Father looks suspiciously at me. Doesn't say anything though. She grabs her bag, heads for the door. Before she leaves, turns back. Leans close. Whispers just for me. Maybe next time, you'll get your first real kiss. Winks. Disappears into the night like a cryptid. My face when almost got seduced by the hot nanny. My face when almost leveled up, but fate said nope. Beamy 23. Been dating my girlfriend Mia for a little over a year. We're good together, really good. The kind of couple who sends each other memes before bed and shares playlists. We know each other's coffee orders, favorite movie lines, weird food preferences. But sometimes she gets quiet. Not mad quiet, more like disappointed quiet. And I don't always know why. She'll say things like, I'm fine, with that tone. Or, do whatever you want, when clearly I should not do whatever I want. I try asking, being direct. But she just shakes her head like I should already know. I don't, and that drives her even crazier. We never stay mad long. Usually ends with us hugging it out on the couch, both tired of guessing games. But I always feel like I'm missing something important, like there's a secret language I wasn't taught. Enter the neighbor, Olivia, lives 2 doors down, a bit older than us, works late hours, drives a black car that always smells like vanilla and regret. Mia doesn't like her, but I've never had issues with her. Mostly we nod in the hallway, sometimes borrow sugar. One evening I run into her outside. She's walking back with takeout. I've just finished a run. We exchange the usual small talk. She looks at me for a second and goes, You and the brunette? Things seem tense lately. I raise an eyebrow. Didn't know she noticed. Yeah, I guess. She gets upset about things I don't even catch. Olivia smirks, leans against the wall. You want free advice from someone who's seen every type of man screw it up? Shoot. When she's mad or upset, don't ask what's wrong 5 times in a row. Don't try to solve it immediately. Just bring her something sweet. That's it. Chocolate solves 90% of emotional misunderstandings. She walks off, caramel milkshake in one hand, like some kind of chaotic oracle. I didn't think much of it, until next week. Mia was upset again. Group project stress, I think. She was quiet, curled up on the bed, but didn't want to talk. So I left. Ran to the bakery down the street, grabbed those mini pastries she loves, came back, said nothing. Just handed her the box, sat next to her. She stared at it, then at me. Then smiled, small but real. You remembered these? Yeah, thought they might help. She leaned into me, and we sat in silence for a while. Didn't fix the group project, but it fixed the space between us. That one moment changed things. After that, I started paying more attention. I watched how she fidgeted with her sleeves when she was anxious, how she paced the room when she couldn't focus, how sometimes she didn't need answers, just presence. Mia noticed. One day she looked at me and said, "You've been different lately." In a good way, in a great way, like you actually see me now. And truth is, I do. Not just her smile or her laugh or the way she says my name when she's sleepy, but the parts that tremble and try anyway. We're not perfect. We still miscommunicate, still have days when we're off. But now I bring snacks to those days. They go down a lot easier. Even Mia started to joke about it. Are you bringing cupcakes because I'm mad or just because it's Tuesday? I'd shrug and say, can it be both? She'd roll her eyes, but take a bite anyway. And maybe, thanks to Olivia, my strange, scented neighbor, I finally started to understand what Mia had been saying all along. I guess sometimes the key to understanding each other isn't deep talks or dramatic moments. Sometimes it's just a cinnamon roll and a quiet presence. A little sweetness when things feel sour.